Hello everyone. This story is part of a series titled The Seattle Jijinas. Dear Mom and Dad, I wish it were possible for us to have the types of conversation a family like ours needs to have. On several occasions, I have tried to discuss taking time off from college, finding a job, or even traveling. Every time I try talking about something that goes against your belief system or interferes with the family business, the conversation does not end well. Welcome to Storytime with Kumars. My name is Kayo Jijina, and this is my story titled The Note. I hope you enjoy it. The first ray of sun was just beginning to poke over the Cascade Mountains. From it, I knew my time was running out. The Kayo Mobile, a 1965 Chevelle wagon, was almost packed with all my worldly possessions. As typical, these things took longer than expected. The silent tiptoeing from my basement bedroom up a flight of stairs and out the front door of our split-level home on 615 Northwest 76th Street slowed things down. Brother slept in their bedroom next to mine. It would have been nice if I could have confided in him, asked him for help, but that was not the type of relationship we shared. The trust was not there. The split-level home was a common design in the 70s and early 80s. In addition to the stairs leading down to the basement, there was one that led upstairs to a kitchen, dining, and living room. Down the hallway were 3 bedrooms, one of which Mom and Dad slept in. A friend, Jeff, and I had rented an apartment a few blocks away on Northwest 85th Street just off of Greenwood. I had saved some money while working evenings at Burger King over the summer. I had enough to take me out 3 months. My roommate assured me he'd have a job waiting for me at Arby's where he worked until I found something more suitable. It was down to my last trip. Moving had been hard work. I walked upstairs and placed a specially prepared note for Mom and Dad on the yellow Formica kitchen counter when I heard a door open. The sound came from down the hallway. By the weight and frequency of the footsteps, I could tell it was Mom. She was making her way to the kitchen to prepare Dad's morning tea. It was a routine I had come to know quite well, sleeping below. Panic voices played in the head as I scurried down the stairs to the basement and listened up. To my horror, I had left the front door wide open. Too late now. If I traced my steps back to shut it, Mom would notice. I stood as silent as a mouse. The argument being presented to the jury was whether to wait or to make a run for it. The jury deliberated and the verdict returned. I grabbed the last of the items, including the car keys, and made a dash for the upstairs door. As I approached the landing, Mom was already there in a state of confusion. "What are you doing?" asked the half-asleep Mom, who had been startled out into awakeness at the sight of an open door. "I'm leaving. I've packed a car with all my stuff. If you want to know more, I left a note for you." I didn't realize Mom had it in her, but she grabbed my arm with a grip so tight it felt like I had been shackled. I tried wiggling it free but couldn't. If I pushed any further, I risked knocking her to the floor. Mom let out a yell. "Daddy! Daddy! Come quick! Quick! Kayo is leaving! Hurry! Hurry, Daddy!" Ever read The Tortoise and the Hare? Under normal circumstances, Mom was the hare and Dad the tortoise. But within a matter of seconds, Dad was on the scene. I'd never seen him move that fast. "Hello, boss! What's going on here?" asked Dad as he took command of the situation in Gujarati, suggesting that enough was enough. "Kayo's leaving! Kayo's leaving!" repeated Mom. Dad turned to me, looking for confirmation. "I'm leaving."
"Son, just a minute. Can you give me just 1 minute to get something warm on and then we can talk about it?"
Reluctantly, I agreed. After which Mom let go and Dad went to his room and returned with his blue button-up cardigan sweater. I stood on the landing with the door open. Just to make sure my parents understood I meant what I said. We had already gone through those conversations that went nowhere.
Okay, what is it you are doing?
Dad, trying to talk to you is not getting me anywhere. All you do is yell. I had enough, so I'm leaving.
What is it you want, son?
You already know what I want. I want a say in what I do and when. Right now, I have no direction, and I'm just wasting time going to college. I know you and Mom would like me to be a doctor or an engineer, but that is just not who I am. I want to work for a while until I figure things out. I also want to earn a little bit of money to buy a decent car and my own insurance. And just like we've done in the past, I'm also okay with giving Mom half of everything I've earned, so it goes towards paying for my own college. Dad took a couple of minutes to think things through before responding. The manner by which he began the conversation, by taking a breath and a calm tone that followed, it offered some hope he might be willing to offer a compromise versus his way or the highway.
Okay, tell you what. You help me during the day with the family business, and in the evening you can get a job doing what you like. And you don't move out.
I wanted out of Dad's control. And even though the thought of going off on my own frightened me, I knew it was something I had to do. But Dad, I already have the apartment. I've signed a 6-month lease, and the car is packed. Besides, I can't leave my roommate in a bind like that. I'd like to move out for 6 months, then decide what I want to do. Even at the age of 20, and legally there being nothing Dad could do to stop me, walking past him was never easy.
No, son. It's important you do not leave. You continue to split the rent for 6 months, even though you won't be living there. And after that, you put an end to it.
But Dad, I really want to live there and see what it's like to be on my own.
No, son. That's not a good idea. Live at home for 6 months, and if it doesn't work out, then we talk.
It was one of those indecisive moments, knowing if I left, I was free to make whatever decisions I wanted. However, if I stayed, my situation would improve some, but there would still be the family business, which had already consumed a large part of my young adult life. In spite of how difficult Dad was to work for, as the oldest son, I felt some responsibility to help the family out. So, I stayed.